Hello there, people. What you're looking at is a mosquito hammock rainfly. Not their hammock, just a rainfly. It arrived in the mail last night, right before a big old storm came in. And I ran out here and put it over my Texsport hammock that I had set up out here in the woods, just a little bit away from the house. As you can see, it's stayed up pretty well. I must be a much better planter than I thought I was. This thing's dry too. You got a little condensation down underneath here, not much. The side pointing to the sun, it's just about dry. There's a couple beads on it. Beat it up really good. Try to walk around here without falling over. Now, the rain would have came from this way, and we're talking about a major thunderstorm. As you can see, there was nothing around here yet that can be considered a blanket over your top end, so we got hit pretty hard up back here. And this stuff beat it up really good. I didn't get to come out here and tent it as good as I wanted to, but as you can see, it's pretty good. It just misses from covering the whole tent. Now, if I would have staked it out a little bit better, I'm pretty sure I could have covered the whole hammock. And that being the case, we did have a little bit of rain right inside here. This part is wet. We have wetness up to here. So the whole foot bar did get wet. We'll have to get dried out before I pack it away. As you know, these cheaper tents, these bottoms are nothing but old canvas material, which add to their weight. These things, when you put them together, the bottoms kind of pop out until you sit in them. Once you sit inside them, they go down pretty well. As you can see, the rainfly was up off of it. So I did that part right. I put that center cord through the middle to keep it off of it, which worked out rather well. Yeah, that's about it. I'm really quite pleased. I'm only like about 150 feet into the woods from the house, and I can actually see it in a way from one of the windows, and I would have sworn this thing was blown down. We had just short of tornado winds out here last night, and just heavy storm. Held up rather well. Let's see about me climbing inside this thing. Okay, from the inside, it's pretty dang near dry. As you can see, one end of the footing on these is all netting, and I wasn't planning on keeping this up, so I faced it mainly to the woods I wanted to look at. We got maybe 6 inches rain that got on here that I'm going to have to dry out really good before I pack it up. Other than that, it's dry. If I would have put this end over there into the rain, I don't think I would have had a problem at all. My boots are sitting down in that wet spot down there, a couple inches short of hitting that screen. So it pretty much, if you're over 6 foot, you can hang this Texsport one up. They bounce out okay. You're pretty limited now with being that it is a cot-size hammock. This would sit perfect on top of it, and you'd have a nice little cot hammock on the ground. I believe that's a Spain designation. It's designed. You got a no-seam net that goes pretty good. You got a couple of zippers here. You can go both ways or one way. Once again, I don't have this top. This top part has come loose. As you can see, it's kind of hitting now up here. But overall, it's I'm quite pleased with that rainfly on it. Which kind of limits your view on the side, but did its job. Quite pleased. The rainfly actually, for mosquito hammocks, it took a few weeks to get here. It came from Thailand, and it cost, if I'm not mistaken, almost double that of the hammock itself. So that's what you can expect to be paying for rainflies. I just don't get that part, because it's just one piece of material, and if these guys can make this whole top out of basically the same material, from feeling it, as far as I can tell. Yes, this is in China, one's in Thailand. I don't see the big difference there. But if you can make this whole cheap hammock, them rainflies are just way overpriced. Way overpriced. As are, I hate to say it, the upper end hammocks themselves. I don't see the pricing there. Well, it didn't take but about 30 minutes of that sun getting really on here after I baffled it up a little bit and got all that off. The rainfly is completely dry. The nylon top part is completely dry. As you can see, hopefully by shading, this is all we're waiting on now. So I kind of tilted it up into the sunlight, and we're going to see how long it just takes that canvas to dry. I got some other things I can do. We'll be back in a bit to see. Later.